I knew these vaccines were not going to protect against infection, and I think we overplayed the vaccines, and it made people then worried.
Well, you just heard Deborah Birx say that, well, she played America. She played Donald Trump. She lied to America. She was the principal chief architect of the lockdown in America, locking down pretty much the whole world. I mean, how did this woman get this much power? That's what Ron Paul is talking about. Ron Paul wrote this little article, and he's wanting to know. Everybody wants to know, how did a woman like Deborah Birx get that much power that she could lock down the country? Well, apparently she made a deal with all the medical people that surrounded Donald Trump, the medical staff. She made a deal where if Trump fired one of them, they all were going to quit. Wow, that truly is astonishing. It's shocking. Anthony Fauci, oh my God, all these medical people who surrounded Donald Trump, they had a conspiracy that they were going to stay together, they were going to hold their ground, and they were going to lock down America, no matter what the President of the United States said or did, or even what the American people thought. I mean, here, she lied. She said she had the numbers in front of her to lock down the country. I mean, nobody has numbers to lock down a country, but she said, I didn't have my numbers in front of me, but I had 2 weeks to get them. So this woman will lie, cheat, and steal to get anything she wanted. What did she want? She wanted the entire country on lockdown. Now, this is a woman who spent her entire adult life collecting paychecks from the Army. This is very interesting because they're going to try. She wrote a book. Now, this is a woman who's made a huge amount of money off the Army. Worked for Walter Reed Hospital. She was in the reserves, went active duty as a colonel. I mean, if you really look closely at this woman, this is scary. I mean, who is it that's pulling the strings of this woman in the Army to get her? Because she's always on TV smiling. This woman is nothing but an actress. And she somehow convinced Donald Trump to shut down the country. So this woman will lie in order to get people to do what she wants. Right there. It's just fine for her to lie to people in order to get them to do what she wants them to do. This is a psychopath who works for the Army in her whole career, her whole adult life. She's working for the Army, reached at least the colonel rank, probably higher. Who's pulling her strings that she was able to shut down the country? This is beyond amazing. And then she goes and writes a book explaining all her lies. Well, she's in the hot seat. That's why we're making a video about her. Deborah Birx is in the hot seat, admitting that she lied to everybody, including the President of the United States, to get the country on lockdown. Can you imagine the damage she did? How many people suffered during the lockdown because of this woman? And of course, you could torture her and pull her fingernails out, and she's never going to tell you who her boss is. But this goes so high up that it would make Donald Trump's hair stand up straight.
I knew these vaccines were not going to protect against infection, and I think we overplayed the vaccines, and it made people then worried.